the bridge over the Murray Firth, whatever. Oh God. Right. Over there's where we came from. Miles and miles and miles back. Remember me looking up this way and I couldn't see land as far as I could see, but I couldn't see no connection. Well, we've come round and round that bit of course. We finally had the connection. And here's where we're going to. Up in that direction. Following this around and north we go again. North we go again. Okay. Look at this wafing stray. He's just about to get knocked down. I think he's about had it himself. I don't know what kind of bird he is. He ain't gonna last one here. Trapped all sorts of wildlife, mate. We're gonna end up on that. Just 2 seconds, you're gonna end up on this road. Interesting little bird though. I'm gonna have to. I think he's about napped. Right, I'm going to try and get past him. You know, I've travelled miles up here to get you these photographs. Miles of one of this Scottish hillock. To take these marvellous pictures of the Cromarty Firth. And that's it. Fog. Fog. Mist. Scottish mist. I've been climbing up there for the best part of 2 hours for that. Now then, I'm just taking a little picture of, I hope you can see it in all the mist and fog down there, but that is the A9 crossing the Firth of Conway. Cromarty, sorry. Yeah, I know, you can't see now, I know. It's a long way up here to end up with no result, but that is it. That's kind of like, well, if you can see it, it's kind of like your main route to the, well, I'm not going to say Whitby's Islands of Scotland, yeah, because it is. It's there ain't many routes left now to the top, and this is one of them. So that's it. If you've ever come to Scotland, you'll cross this at some point. Morning. Just a little view of an oil rig. It's in the Firth. There was yesterday. This is looking towards, see that place there, Invergordon. And yesterday there was 2 very big passenger liners and another oil rig over there. I was talking to my chief engineer, Webster, and he says what they tend to do with these things is to avoid, oh here we go, cars again, to avoid taxis and harbour dues and just taking a bit more further round. They sort of kind of will moor them up in the middle of these forths and things like that, rather than harbours, so that they don't have duty to pay on them. So there you go. Just another little picture there of the oil rig. Now, just in behind there is what's called, I know it's misty and we can't see now, but I'll just tell you anyway, that's the Black Isle. Now I've come all the way around in that direction to get to where I am now. I could have taken a ferry across the entrance of the Firth, which would have saved me a lot of time. But unfortunately, in the heat of the moment and getting up and out the way of the quite a busy road at the time, the A9, I made a right mess of it, but never mind. Now then, right, it's the sun's now starting to burn off all that mist, and oh, here we go with cars again. God, starting to burn off all that mist from this morning. I'm looking towards the Black Isle again. Now you can see there's two oil rigs there. If I pan around, we've got another one there round the corner. I got another picture earlier. I can't swing around because we've got bushes there, but you can see just in the mist at the background there's a Black Isle. There's this pier that goes way out, and that presumably is where the big liners that I saw the other day, maybe berthing there, I don't know, maybe berthing around the corner. There was 6 berths, so presumably this is quite a big point of entry for considerably sized ships. I don't know if I can just pan around, you can't really see it, but over there you can just see the mountain tops broken out. It is very mountainous, and sorry I can't see it at the minute, but never mind. Well, Mr. Chief Engineer Webster, you're certainly right about these everybody dumping boats and oil rigs and all sorts in this Firth, because I passed one and I can now count. There's that one there. There's 2 that are just emerging from the mist. Thank you. One behind the other. And if you look carefully, there's a massive one, 2 huge ones. I don't know whether you can see that or not, just emerging from the mist in the background. I hope you can see them. Now then, including the 6 behind me that I photographed earlier, there's now more and more all coming out the mist. If I just pan around, it's just amazing how many there are. Some you can just see them coming in and out the mist. I've counted at least 8, possibly more over there, just slowly appearing. But can you see the amount of rigs that are out there, all laid up doing nothing? Looks like Chief Engineer Webster was right about them laying these things up where they don't have to pay any tax or don't have to pay any harbour fees. There you go. Now then, we're just at the point at the moment where we're about to cross another bridge. Probably the last one now. Well, it is the last one now. And this one is finally gets us onto that last little bit going north. So after this, it's just pretty much a straight run north over to John O'Groats. When I got here yesterday, it was a pretty horrendous day it turned out after all the sunshine earlier on. Thunderstorms, thunder and lightning, absolutely banging it down. Got absolutely soaked. Well, that's not new, I don't suppose. We dried out. Even shape dry out. So we got a campsite, and it was a really lousy forecast for today, and yet as you can see, although it's overcast and sun, it keeps on going occasionally dark and light, but I could have cracked on, but it doesn't really make any difference because I got all my gear dried out, electrical stuff charged up, make sure everything's fine, check the chair out. I've had a lovely dinner. courtesy of the ferry station. It's a little, well, no, I wouldn't say little, it's a restaurant, come pub, come cafe, come gift shop, come everything, just before you go across the bridge. So at one time it would have been a ferry station. Anyway, I must mention as well, as I go further north, I'm probably a very difficult situation sometimes now with getting stuff out on video. No reception even for me. The Wi-Fi on my chair still won't get the videos out, so you may have to wait a little while sometimes for videos to come out, but on to get them back onto you. Okay, catch you tomorrow.